Good morning, math amazing student. I am Teacher Marie, your math amazing subject teacher. Come and sing with me. Know that you are scared of learning mathematics. Numbers make me feel so problematic, but I am here, your math guide, to help you. I will teach you easy way just to help you. All I know is your eyes and ears in this video. Come with me, let's have fun, let us learn mathematics. What have you seen in the picture?
3 hours later.
Yes, a lever. Does forever exist? Well, let's find out after our math discussion. Today, we're going to learn how to represent functions in real-life situations. But before that, have you remembered these words?
Shall we have breakfast together?
When we say domain, that is the set or the first set of the coordinates or our first element. When we say range, that is the set of second coordinates or the second element. In the coordinates x and y, the domain is x and the range is y. As you can see, our domain is our x coordinate, which are 1, 0, and 2, and our range is our y coordinate, which are 2, 3, and 3. Let's try some examples. You will be given 10 seconds to answer. Are you ready? Let's begin. Before we proceed to our new lesson, let us all read our objective. Objectives: identify the domain and range of a relation and determine if a relation is a function by inspection. Have you encountered these words? Well, get your notebook and pen and take down notes during the discussion. Relation is any set of ordered pairs, and the best example of this is x and y, where x is the first element or the domain of the relation, and y is the second element, which is the range. What is function? Function is a relation or rule of correspondence between two elements such that each element in the domain corresponds to exactly one element in a range. I will give you a tip to easily identify if the relation is a function or not. Just remember the word fun. First is unique. If the first element is unique, then it is a function. When we say unique, the first element must not repeat. Did you get it? Great! Let's try some examples. You will be given 10 seconds to answer. Are you ready? Let's begin. Given the following ordered pairs, which relations are functions? Time's up! Let's check your answer. Will you tell me which are functions? Is it A, B, C, or D? If your answer is A and B, you are correct. A and B are functions because each element in the domain corresponds to exactly one element in range, meaning the first elements do not repeat. Meanwhile, C and D are not function because they contain ordered pairs with the same domain. In C, the number 0 repeats, while in D, letter A repeats. Another way to identify if the equation is a function or not is by using this one. To identify if the given graph is a function or not, we will use vertical line test. If the line touches only one point in the graph, that is function. If the line touches 2 points in the graph, that is not a function. See, it's very easy. To identify if the relation is function or not, just use the word fun. First is unique. And to identify if the following graph is function or not, used vertical line test. Just like in relationship, if one cheats to his or her partner, the relationship will not function well. For them to function very well, both partners must be loyal and faithful to each other, meaning there is no other person in the relationship. If that happens, surely there is forever. I hope you learned something today. Once again, this is Teacher Marie, your mathematics teacher.